His name is Lieutenant Thom McKee. He is our current champion. He is about to play against his 40th opponent. If he beats this player, he will win his 8th new car, which will bring his total winnings in cash and prizes close to $296,000. Will he succeed in winning this next game? We'll find out in a moment as from Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And now, here's our host, Wheat Worthingdale.
Thank you very much, Jay Stewart. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Of course, because of this big winner, these are tense days, tense moments on Tic-Tac-Toe. Can he continue? Will he? We're going to find out now as we carry on. Here's our champ.
Our current champion, whose winnings total in cash and prizes $289,850, is a pilot in the Navy. Meet Lieutenant Thom McKee. And his opponent is a marketing researcher who is taking a class on gourmet cooking. Meet Pete Johnson.
This is our gourmet cook. You been cooking up any specialties since we last saw you?
Well, hamburgers, spaghetti. You can come over to the house sometime and...
What's your favorite dish? What do you like to eat better?
What I personally like, I like veal parmesan.
So is that what you enjoy cooking more than anything?
No, I try to get some of the girls I go out with to cook, but I've been pretty unsuccessful.
Yeah, moving right along. Pete, welcome to the show. Hey, welcome. I'm sorry, it slips me for a moment. Your name, sir? Oh, I got it now. Yeah, Thom McKee. Anyway, Thom, welcome back to our show. You have won thus far. Are you aware of how much you've won? $289,850 in cash and merchandise, and an awful lot of that's in cash. Are you kind of nervous about taking this guy on?
No, he looks like he's about ready to go home, Wink.
Oh, does he really? Thom, were you aware of that? Were you aware of that?
I don't know. I must not have been getting much sleep lately.
Well, good luck to you both, and may the best man win. Here we go. All right, we didn't have time to get the game started in the last show, so let's take a look at the categories right now. Thom and Pete, if you will, gander at the board, and here they are. Suitable titles: World War II, situation comedies, state capitals, astrology, male singers, potluck pictures, chemistry, and fairy tales. Thom, I guess this must seem like a fairy tale to you from time to time.
Definitely, Wink.
Where would you like to start in this game?
It's not my strong suit, but I'll try astrology in the center.
In the center, you have a penchant for that center box. For a center box and an X and $300 to the pot, here's the question, Thom. I'll describe two terms that are important to an astrologer, and you tell me their names. First, the astrological forecast, which comes from the Greek words meaning to look at time. Secondly, the term astrologers use to describe the 12 signs which come from the Greek word for animal sign. Think about that. For that center box on astrology, again, I'll describe two terms that are important to an astrologer. You tell me their names. Thom, one. The astrological forecast, which comes from the Greek words meaning to look at time.
I believe you're looking for horoscope.
Horoscope is the correct answer. To complete the answer for that center box, the term astrologers use to describe the 12 signs, which comes from the Greek word for animal sign.
The zodiac.
Yes! That's it for the center box. Put an X there, $300 in the pot. Let's move the categories. As we shuffle on back to Pete. First time out, Pete. What's it going to be?
All right, Wink, I'd like to go to state capitals.
State capitals. Here's your question, Pete. Literally translated from the French, the name of this southern capital is Red Stick. Name this capital city.
Montpellier.
No, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Literally translated from the French, the name of the southern capital is Red Stick, Baton Rouge. Let's move the categories around. We shuffle with $300 in the pot. Thom?
Wink, I think I want to try World War II in the bottom right.
All righty, here's the question, Thom. On May 8th, 1945, the free world, celebrated as one phase of World War II, came to an end. Let me repeat that because I goofed it. On May 8th, 1945, the free world, celebrated as one phase of World War II, came to an end. By what two letters was this day known?
Oh, boy. VJ Day?
No, VE Day. For victory in Europe, VE Day. So once again, still $300 in the pot, 1X on the board, that in the center. Let's shuffle. Pete Johnson.
Okay, I'd like to, I'm going to give it another shot at state capitals.
All right, state capitals in the category. This question, Pete. During the 1800s, which western state capital joined the Atchison and Topeka Railroad?
Atchison and Topeka, Kansas.
Santa Fe. The Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe. They wrote a famous song about it. Let's move the categories again. $300 in the pot. Back to you, Thom McKee.
Geez. Wink, I think I'm going to go with astrology again in the upper left.
Again, in astrology, this question, Bob Dylan, John F. Kennedy, and Marilyn Monroe were all born under this sign, whose characteristics include restless energy. Its symbol is the heavenly twins. Name it.
Gemini.
Yes! Gemini means another X on the board, and we shuffle them around again. $500 pot we're playing for, Pete.
Wink, I don't have any choice. It's not my strongest category, but fairy tales.
All right, for a diagonal block of Thom, Pete, answer this. When the wicked queen asked her magic mirror, "Who is the fairest of us all?" the mirror replied with the name of the queen's stepdaughter. For a diagonal block of our champion, name her stepdaughter.
Let's see.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White.
I'm not an
So
expert.
we still have $500 in the pot, 2 X's, no O's yet on the board, and at this point in this critical game, we'll pause and return in a moment. So far, Lieutenant Thom McKee has won 7 of these very special prizes. One of the best that we give on tic-tac-toe. It happens when a champion defeats 5 opponents. If he defeats this current opponent, he'll win number 8. Tell us about it, Jay.
For your driving pleasure, Thom, another brand new car.
8 big ones. However, let's get to first things first, and that's defeating Pete. Let's see if you can do it. As we look at the board, I remind you we have $500 in the pot, 2 X's on the board, and we shuffle. Thom.
Wink, I'm going to go with state capitals in the top right.
Top right corner of the board on state capitals. This question, the capital city of Washington State is an important commercial port and boasts such major industries as brewing, food processing, and the manufacturing of lumber products. Name it.
Olympia.
Right, Olympia, Washington. So an X goes in state capitals, and we shuffle again, putting another $200 in the pot. Pete, you need to do some fast catching up.
All right. I think television. We're going to go with sitcoms in the lower left-hand corner.
Situation comedies. All right, in that category, Pete, try this one on for size. On this comedy police show, Steve Landsberg plays Detective Arthur Dietrich, and Ron Carey portrays Officer Carl Levitt. For a block, name this long-running sitcom.
All right. Barney Miller.
Yes, that's right. Good for your first go on the board for a diagonal block. Good for 1 block on the board as we put an O there, and $900 in the pot. Let's move the categories. A quick shuffle takes us back to the lieutenant once again.
Wink, I'll try astrology in the lower right.
Astrology is the subject. I would remind you a correct answer to this question would give you $1,100 in cash. You would then win your 8th, count 'em, 8 car. You would have a total of $296,350 in cash and prizes, Thom. And this is the question for all of that on the subject of astrology. This proud sign of the zodiac is symbolized by the lion and the color gold. For tic-tac-toe and a total of $296,350, name this sign.
Leo.
You got it. I'm sure if you're regular viewers of Tic-Tac-Toe, you recognize the lady who just ran on from her position in the audience right there on the first row. You've been out there a lot of shows, Jenny. Does it get to be more exciting, or have you gotten accustomed to doing this from time to time?
Oh, I don't know. It varies sometimes.
Do you sometimes find yourself having to pinch yourself to wake up, see if this is all happening to you too?
All the time.
$296,350 in cash and merchandise, and with every dollar you add to that total, that makes that record harder to reach for somebody else because, as you well know, you are by far the biggest game show winners of all time, Thom and Jenny McKee. Congratulations to you. Let's say goodbye to Pete. Pete, you had a couple of chances there. You missed a couple of questions in a row back there at the beginning of the game. So I guess it's what, back to the pots and pans for you and a little cooking, huh?
Well, immediately it'll be the Greyhound bus home. I don't think I'm getting a ride home.
You're a good sport. We have a couple of nice prizes for you to take with you under your arm on that Greyhound bus. And good luck to you. Pete Johnson, everybody. All right, Jenny and Thom, let's see if we can beat the dragon again. Come on over. Gold-plated jeans I see here, huh? Gold-plated jeans, though. Hey, welcome back. And, of course, you know the story of this board. You've defeated the dragon more times than you have not defeated him. Behind the numbers are various amounts of money and a tick and a tack, and, of course, the monster. Reach $1,000 or more, or get the tick and the tack, and you win a prize package. Now, I don't know what you haven't won that we have to offer. Let's see. I'll tell you what let's do. Let's dive into prizes designed to help you enjoy the water, okay? Fair enough? All right, Jay.
Okay, first, Thom, you'll race along the water in this exciting new canoe. Explore the lakes with a tripper canoe. Float like a butterfly out of perilous straits. This canoe has the answers. High-performance rocker with a touch of hand workmanship. Old Town Canoe, a classic canoe builder. And then that lovely lady in your life will make a splash in this new swimwear. Flexitard leotards for swimming, exercising, or disco dancing with coordinated pants and skirts. Contour-forming fabrics in iridescent jewel-tone colors. Sensuous body designs by Gilda for Flexitard. Then take the plunge and record underwater activities with this Aquatica camera. The Umig Nautica is the biggest splash in Super 8 in years. At home, anywhere, and even underwater. Nautic by Umica. And finally, Thom, you'll never enjoy the water more than when you're swimming off the shore of Tahiti. Yes, you'll bask in the sun while surrounded by beautiful beaches, blue lagoons, coconut palms, in an exciting island atmosphere you'll never forget. It'll be 9 sensational days in the South Pacific, compliments of Club Universe. And Thom, this aquatic package is worth, in cash and prizes, over $3,550.
And by the way, if your cash exceeds $1,000, that means that your winnings will be beyond the $300,000 mark. So good luck to you both. Avoid the dragon, of course, or you lose everything. Get the tick and the tack, and you automatically get the dough. Let's shuffle them around, cover them up, and let's begin. Yeah, how about that, Jenny? Need we ask? She has always started with number 7. Maybe she'll change her mind this time. What is your pleasure, my dear?
Gosh, why should I? It's been good so far. 7.
All right, number 7, what do you have for Jenny and Thom? Let's take a look behind 7. $250 in cash. All righty, getting closer and closer to that $300,000 mark, right?
Jackie says 8.
Jackie says number 8. They're going to go with Jackie. Let's look behind number 8. Next door to number 7 and 9. $500. You're up to $750.
Number 3.
Number 3? You want that, Thom? All right. Number 3. What do you have for Thom and Jenny? You win again. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Thom. Wow, that is incredible. Congratulations once again to you both. Simply amazing. And you don't, visibly, you don't seem like you ever get tired of doing this.
I don't think so.
That's not possible.
It's tough to get tired of this, believe
Where was
me.
the dragon? Where would you say, if you call out a number, you had 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 9?
6.
Number 6, all right. What was behind number 6? Let's take a look. Was it the dragon? No, $100. See, you can be wrong, but you're always wrong in the right places. Let's look behind. You say number 2? All right, quick gander at number 2. He says the dragon was behind number 2, $150. Oh, you guys.
Oh, well.
Let me say 4. Take a look at the rest of them. I say it was behind number 4, and I have no idea. There it was, behind number 4. First time that's ever happened to me since in all the years I've played tic-tac-toe. All right, you have now in cash and prizes a grand total. You know, I missed it by a few bucks. I said you'd go over 300 if you won this, but you got close. Bob Newhart used to say when he was accountant on his old Bob Newhart show, if you get close with your numbers, that's okay. You have a grand total of $299,950 in cash and merchandise. We'll be back with our next game of tic-tac-toe in just a moment.
And now, here's Wink Martindale.
Okay, let's just do a quick review here, Tom. You've won 8 cars so far, and including ties, this next game will be your 81st game, 81 games, and if you defeat this next opponent, your winnings will then be over $300,000 in cash and prizes. So, let's meet that opponent. Who is it, Jay?
She's an administrator for a therapy program for the handicapped, and she enjoys raising animals. Meet Laurie Lipton.
Feel any pressure on you, Laurie, as you walk out here?
Cool as a cucumber.
All right. Tell me about the therapy program you're involved in.
Well, we work with adolescents and adults who have emotional handicaps and try to teach them skills so that they can become more independent and successful in their own right.
Sounds like very rewarding work. You like to work with animals?
Yes, I do. We only have 2 animals now, but when I lived in New York, I raised a little chicken in my apartment.
A chicken in your apartment? Couldn't you find a cheap chicken hotel?
No.
Get the yolk? It's a hard-boiled audience, just like the audience we had yesterday. I'm going to clear this place, but I'll do it later. Right now, let's play the game. Laurie, Tom, take a look. Here are the subjects for this game of tic-tac-toe. Great Britain, famous actors, colors, nicknames, Wild West, foreign words, Disney, art, and Bob's and Roberts. Tom?
Why don't we try Wild West in the center?
Okay, for $300 to the pot, Tom, and a little extra time for your answer. I'll describe 2 famous towns of the Old West, and you name the states in which they're located. 1. Name the state in which the notorious silver mining town of Tombstone is located. Secondly, name the state in which Dodge City, the queen of the cowtowns, is located. Here's some extra time. Looking for states of 2 famous towns of the Old West. Name the state in which the notorious silver mining town of Tombstone is located.
Arizona.
Right. Name the state in which Dodge City, queen of the cowtowns, is located.
I think that's Kansas.
You're right. Dodge City, Kansas, and Tombstone, Arizona. Put an X in the center box, 300 in the pot, and let's move them around. Time to give Laurie Lipton her first opportunity at Tom.
All right, I'll try Great Britain in the bottom left.
In the category on Great Britain, Laurie, here's the question. The oldest university in Great Britain includes the colleges of St. John's and Trinity. This university grants such awards as the Marshall and Rhodes Scholarships. Name it.
Is that Oxford?
Yes, Oxford University. Put an O there, let's shuffle. $500 in the pot. Tom, your turn.
Wink, why don't we try nicknames in the left center?
Nicknames it'll be. Tom, this eastern state bears the nickname the Quaker State to commemorate the fact that it was founded by a prominent Quaker. Name this state.
Pennsylvania.
Right, founded by William Penn. Put an X there, let's shuffle. In the pot, $700, Laurie.
I guess I'll go to Great Britain to block.
Got you on the run already. Defensively, Laurie, answer this and you'll block him. This sea, which is located off the eastern shore of England and Scotland, was the site of one of the world's important oil finds in recent history. To block Tom, name the sea.
Is that the North Sea?
Yes, for a block, the North Sea. Put it over there, let's shuffle. Moving them around, they move another 200 into the pot, Tom.
Wink, let's try the Wild West in the bottom right.
Here's the question on the Wild West. The outlaws known as the Younger Brothers rode stirrup to stirrup with this legendary gang, which was headed by brothers Frank and Jesse. Name this gang.
The James Gang.
Yes, the James Gang. An X goes in that box. We have 4 boxes left. Another $200 in the pot takes it to $1,100 as we move them around again. Laurie?
No choice but foreign words for the block.
For a diagonal block, answer this question on foreign words. First, take a look at this foreign word, Laurie. This is the Spanish word for a large and often dangerous animal. For a diagonal block of Tom, name it.
That's the bull.
Yes, you blocked him. Toro, a bull. So we put an O there and another $200 in the pot. And we're going to pause in Tom's try to break the $300,000 mark on tic-tac-toe, and we'll be back shortly. As we leave you today, let's take one good look at the board. We see that Laurie Lipton so far has matched Tom answer for answer. 3 O's on the board to match his 3 X's. Laurie, good luck as we meet you next time. Tom, continued success to you so far with $299,950. Going to have to wait till our next show to find out if he indeed breaks the $300,000 mark. Join us then. Bye, everybody.
3 easy steps on how to tune in for your chance to win with GSN Radio. Step 1, from any computer, log on to gsn.com/.